Warped twin. A photo of twin girls in the white kimonos. One of the faces is warped. Butterfly Diary 1. Today we had two special guests come to the village. Ryozo and the scholar that he now works with. I'm guessing that's the Folklorist. Said he came back to the village because he was worried about Itsuki, but we're not allowed to discuss things about the village with people from the outside. Itsuki's been kept inside the storehouse ever since the day of the ceremony. It's probably to prevent him from meeting with anyone from outside. Yay. The scholar is visiting used the special box he brought to create a picture of me, and yay, it somehow copies the figures it sees. My face turned out a little weird, in my opinion, but I still had a fun time. Although I bet the others are going to try and make him into a... sooner or later. After all, our purification isn't over yet. We have to get him out of here before that can happen. All that matters is that my big sister and I can unite and become one. Say, I need you to hide the key to the back entrance in the Hina doll stand. It'll be safe there. Nobody will touch the stand. The head of an old Hina doll. The neck is red and shaped like a peg. It could probably be put somewhere. And just like that, Chapter 4, The Hidden Ceremony.
The two chosen ones mirrored the twin wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village. The two chosen butterfly.
Hina doll room. It appears to be inside the house, showing a tiered and neatly arranged set of twin Hina dolls. Okay. There are two headless dolls. Could they be the twins? One of the dolls has a red neck. This head was probably attached to the red doll. Inserted into the red doll's body. But the dolls are in a different order in the photograph. Does that mean they should be rearranged? And I think that's exactly what that means. So... yeah, these are all in a very different place. It looks like this one is supposed to be here. It's like almost kind of hard to tell just because of the coloration. Wait a minute. I think I see the problem. I'm gonna be so fucking mad if it's just the fact that I didn't swap these two. Wow. Wow. I sat here for so long because of those two fucking things, man. Wow. Attention to detail. The Hina dolls are lined up just as they are in the photograph. Nothing happened. Perhaps something else is missing. And now, this is where it makes sense probably to take a photo. Yep, there it is. And what does that give us? The double diamond key. And now we can go through that other door. This key should be able to open the double door to the back entrance. Okay.
Let's leave.
Yeah, let's get up out of here. Well, it's been nice to finally have somebody to go through the horrors with now. Not all on our own. What the hell? Okay, now that's just not right. We just got her back. Already with the fuck shit. I'm gonna need you like... well, I guess you don't have to move out the way. Oh no. Yep, that was bad. That was very bad. I'm almost debating whether or not I should try and use the exposure filter to see what the effects are with that. Oh my god, that was a ugly looking ghost. Okay, that should have hit. I hate when this game does that fuck shit. Look at my willpower just getting drained. Special shot. Woman is bugging out. Oh my god, that leer. Oh man, I was not ready for that. That was not really a good shot, but fast reload makes it worth it. Yeah, she looks like the witch from Darkness Falls. Come on, die already. Yeah, that wasn't a good shot. I figured I'd just take it. I had a lot of focal points, but it wasn't worth it. And that shot just didn't click. Let's go back to side 14. Okay, you need to, like, get out of my way. That just fucked me up. I couldn't use my goddamn thing right there. Why is this one taking so fucking long, dude? Yeah, I'm not trying to get grabbed up again. That shit did, like, no damage. Okay, man. Like, I don't know what is going on right now. Like, this shit is taking almost no fucking damage. Where'd you go? Come back here. Almost got it. For fuck's sake, man. I don't know what was going on right there. And for those of you wondering why I haven't healed yet, it's because I have the ability to do this right here. This is what I've missed. This is what I missed about having her with me. Because, like the slogan of Dead Space 3, never face fear alone, right? But here's the thing about that concept. Certain games, like Resident Evil 5, for example, you can never get a true survival horror feel when it's co-op. Okay, and then this guy. I think I got that just in time.
No, it's not us.
Because it's hard to feel isolated, hard to capture that energy when you have somebody with you or something else with you. But I can tell you for a fact, in the case of this game, yeah, that shit don't make a difference. Her being here or not, the only thing I get out of it is the comfort of knowing that I don't have to waste my items to stay alive. And this is still that key that's here. I guess this must be like a later game thing. Definitely has to do with the ritual, but we can't do anything with it right now. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I am healed up completely before I stop holding her hand. Okay, and just to remind myself exactly where the second door was. We're still on the 3rd floor. Pretty sure it was the next one down below. Well, hopefully she doesn't just run off again randomly and we have to start following her everywhere. That was like a whole, like, what? Almost 20% of the game right there? Because from what I can tell, there's about 9 chapters in this game. We're on chapter 4 right now.
Mayu! Mayu? What's wrong? It's nothing. Rio. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop tweaking. I was about to say, there's no way. There is no fucking way she just ran away again like that. And no, I'm not leaving you behind. Let's go.
Okay. I don't want to kill anymore.
Well, that's a very random thing to say. Not sketchy at all. Now, hopefully this goes a lot better than the last one did. Alright, we're 2 for 2 on that. Alright, one more and he's out. Or he's gonna get aggravated, one or the other. Yeah, that's what that looks like, I guess. I think that's like my first time properly seeing what that looks like. He's getting back health right now. Like, you see this shit, right? And now he's about to start cheesing. And there's 2 of them. Oh man, this ain't good. Alright, got that one right there. Shit. My willpower's taking a hit. Alright, we need to start taking shots. Get off her.
Are you okay?
Oh shit. Yeah, this is not good. Over here getting fucking double teamed. I can't even get up. I'm like stun locked right now. Alright, this one's almost dead. He needs to go. Okay, that was some good damage on her. Ooh, that was a really good shot. Oh my god, I can't move. Alright, she's out of the game. This one's still here. Come back, bitch. Where'd you go? Fatal occasion. Not gonna lie, man. I don't count myself out often. I'm not saying I did right there, but that was a close one. I was like, man, I don't know if we're gonna get out of this one. It was like a split second right there. I lost a little bit of confidence, but of course, we got through it. Okay, and now I remember. So then we go through here, and then the door over there is where we can go. What doll? Stone mirror. It gives off strange light. When your health reaches 0, it will take your place in death 1 time. The get out of jail free card in case you get fucked over like I almost just did. Type 61 film. I've not used that much, if at all. It's a slow reload time. That's why I haven't bothered with it yet. Also, how are we looking on health? We're good. There's a lock on the engrave, and this is the double one. Yep. Things are afoot. That did not sound good. But I think that was our first proper run-in with an aggravated wraith. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't want to encounter one of those again. If I have any say in it. Replace that herbal medicine that we just used. Did I get it? Damn it, I missed it. Not gonna lie, I was like out of the grudge. Okay, we need one more. Or enable the camera to zoom in and out, which is triangle and up. Focus. Focus the camera manually. The better the focus, the more damage you deal. Clairvoyance allows you to perceive spirits behind walls. I don't think that one's entirely necessitated, but it could be useful. Pacification neutralize damage reduction of an aggravated spirit. Yeah, we're getting that. You don't have to convince me after what I just went through. Okay, I don't know if this is like the main path or if we're supposed to go upstairs or what. Ritual Host Note 3. After she gave birth to the twins, her heart was in such agony that she flung herself into the depths of the ritual, or the gates of hell, one or the other, which is why I went to great pains to give Ye and Sei a life of comfort, staving off any loneliness they felt to the best of my ability. It says that once one endures great pain, they are to rest. So it goes with the ritual of the Crimson Sacrifice, whereby the greater twin murders the lesser twin. Cruel, though it may seem, it is what fate has deemed necessary. Yeah, I'm still trying to like piece together how these two come in. Obviously they're twins, and they fit into this overall narrative. These notes are starting to pan out for us. Also, plus 12 on Type 90 film, needed that. Is this the guy that we saw before? Boy peering down hole. What are you looking at here? Like another one of these things. Wait for the slow ass reload. And this one is shut as well, behind a powerful force. Yeah, still don't entirely know what we're supposed to do about that, but alright. Saw what we need to see there. Guess we came up here for that little bit of the note. I do wish there was more outfits early access, because I came to the revelation today that a lot of the stuff that you could have got from the digital pre-order, because I don't know if y'all know this, but I prefer my physical games. And unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that they made is locked behind that. Getting it digitally, and supposedly they did that with Neo 3. That's what people on Reddit were talking about. I don't know. I don't know why they hate us physical owners so much. It's like if you get the physical disc, you don't get the benefits that digital games get. And I've noticed that to become a commonality as of late. It's not the only game that's done that. Or not this and or Neo 3. Multiple games have done that. Telling you, these big guys, like this one right here specifically reminds me of the fucking Juggernaut from 13 Ghosts. Alright, come on. Okay, where are you going? Alright, well, he doesn't want to attack, so I'm just going to take the shot. I think there's another one behind me. Okay, either there's another one around here, or I'm just hearing shit. What's going on right now? Oh, there she is! Motherfucker! Ooh, that was a good one. Type 14 for the win. Give me your hand.
Okay.
Gonna heal that shit right back up. Yeah, those big dudes, like, always reminds me of the Juggernaut from 13 Ghosts, which is actually free on Tubi at the time of me making this, so maybe I'll go watch that afterwards. I think I'm gonna make the smart and responsible decision to watch horror after I play the game, not before.
Go.
Not again! Alright, let's get out of here. Yep, we're out of here. You give me your hand, we're leaving. Okay, I'm trying to remember, where's the last spot that we can hide? I think it was upstairs. Please tell me I'm not wrong. No, we can hide right here. Perfect. Get your ass behind the cloth. I got a little bit of warning that time, because like the moment the door started to creak, it started to kick up with the sound effects, as opposed to like before you would hear it after the door was open and it was already too late. Great, so now we gotta contend with that while having her, like I said before. This is gonna be interesting. You see what I mean? This is what I meant by like, her being here with me doesn't take away any of the fear factor. None. Because we don't have much help here. Okay, we're gonna try and proceed together. Hopefully she stays crouched just like me. Yep. About to say, you better stop crawling. That just doesn't look right. Okay, I don't know where it went, but, I mean, we're just gonna walk straight back. Notice how their like body gesture just changed right there? I think that means we're in the clear. I think we can use that as an indicator for if we're near something dangerous. And then there's this guy. Yeah, I was too fast. I missed it. Rituals Host Note 4. It appears that Ye and Se have left the village tempted by the remaining boy. Got a feeling that's what we saw before. That was able to quell the worst of the ritual's quaking with a Kasubi, yet stirs the two girls must be apprehended, lest the village be consumed by. They may be my daughters, but it must be done. It must be done.
Mia, there's a key inside.
Type 00 film. Telling you, gotta use that shit for the other one. Okay, so we now have 2 Type 0 films. Okay, that's done. We got 50,000 points. Narrow escape charm. Occasionally leaves you the one. I'm starting to think I should get that just because shit's been ramping up. It is kind of expensive, so I'm like, you know what? We'll just do that. Grab that charm. Strength is the benefits narrow escape by 1 level. I don't know what that looks like. I don't really want to know what that looks like either, because that typically means that you're getting ramrodded if you're having to use that on a regular basis. And what the hell is down here? She's all the way over there. She's not following me right now. This is either the best idea or the worst idea I've had. Why is she not following me, though? What's going on here? I somehow ended up down here by myself. Yeah, let's load that Type 14 now. Herbal medicine. There's no way this is the way out. Mallet. You can feel the wind coming through the cracks around the door. It must be outside. You know what? This is probably that door. So after we took out the floating woman, or as I call her, the sunken woman, before you go through the main doors, there was this one over here. It's locked. I didn't go in it in the last video, or towards it, because I already knew from, like I said, that previous recording that's been scrapped, that door was locked, but that's why. That's going to be the way out. And then we'll be back into the village and probably be doing some backtracking. But as I said before, it is nice that you generally get guidance. You either get the Crimson Butterflies, or you have her, and, like, she'll just go to where you need to go, and you can just follow her. There are 2 padlocks on the cell door. Each padlock has its own pattern, light or shadow. One of the locks has a motive that matches the bookshelf key.
Why am I trapped here? Don't tell me.
Okay, so we need to get through this door. Radiant filter memo. Oh, we got another filter. I made an important discovery about the camera obscura. A hidden wraith-repelling power has been built into it. By switching to the radiant filter, the wielder's own thoughts accumulate onto a small mirror contained within the device, which are then shown onto the target. In essence, this process results in the invocation of a powerful exorcism. The radiant filter works on more than just wraiths. It can also lift seals produced from the blood such spirits amass. That right there is what I've been talking about all the way up to this point playing this game. That's what's going to get us through the door, like the one we just saw that boy run through. And probably whatever was underneath the wood that he was looking at, but we'll test that. With that in mind, I'll think I'll refer to this ability as an unbinding of blood from now on. As for why this feature was so carefully hidden, I have a hypothesis, and a simple one at that. These unbindings consume a tremendous amount of the user's willpower. An ordinary person such as myself therefore can hardly invoke them all that freely, but if someone with considerable willpower, or alternatively, a filter reviewing resentment. So that's what that is. Removes the grime from the camera obscura after shooting a photo. Purging special shot. Become more powerful the more willpower you have. Uses film. Cannot be used while reloading. can be used to perform the unbinding of blood. Locations that have been infused with deep resentment and stained with the blood are sealed off. By using the Radiant Filter's Purging Special Shot at its maximum power, these sealed locations could be opened. Purging Special Shot, hold R1.
Unbinding of blood.
But it all comes down to willpower. Got it, so we should hit up Hal Jordan. There it is, and then we just hold R1. Oh yeah, this takes some time, so you gotta make sure there's like nothing nearby. Sanguine Seal. Butterfly Diary 2. Now we're gonna be able to start getting some good stuff. This is wrong. Maybe Itsuki was right. Munakata's mentor is going to be turned into a... This has to stop. I don't want anyone else to die like Mitsuki. I have to do something. One of the veiled priests took the shadow key toward the Hall of Ropes. It seems Father plans to turn Mikata's mentor into a... I know one of the cell keys is hidden in Father's bookshelf, which that's the one we saw upstairs. Maybe there's no other choice. We want to keep them appeased. If we perform the Crimson Sacrifice, maybe none of us will suffer like this. Okay, so with that being said, now we definitely gotta go back and forth a little bit. Okay, so now we're not gonna go this way. We gotta go back upstairs to where that boy was. We need to go back to where the bookshelf was, because there was that one door next to it. I hear something. What was that? That was freaky. Let us vacate the premises. And then obviously there was this door right here. And then I gotta go back upstairs. Accept your fate and become the sacrifice. Okay, I'm not gonna go there just yet. I'm gonna go back upstairs first. Please let nothing be on the other side of this door. Come to think of it, this has been like a really busy month for gaming. Like, I'm just now getting around to finishing this game, but here in the next 10 days, we got Directive 8020. We will be playing that. And then later in the month, we have Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. You know, I've never played a Lego game on the channel, but it's been like on my mind. And then, of course, the game I'm anticipating, First Light 007. Perfect, so that's what I thought. This takes us back to this door. Okay, so this is just a fast track back here. Now we'll go back and open the main door after we dodge this person, who was just lurking. I didn't consent to this bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna need you to back it up. You know, if there's one upgrade besides reload speed I'm glad that I got, it was that capacity upgrade. Just that one has been immensely useful. Alright, can't wait to see what lurks behind this door. I did not mean to do that. Whoopsie! I like how when you swap to the filter, it just looks so much worse than it is in reality. Now let's charge back up that willpower, which I do have an upgrade for. Crimson Wing Tome. One of the lesser maiden slays the greater. The Crimson Butterfly shall return from and become the guardian deity of the village. The maiden transformed into the butterfly shall soar into the heavens, her wings opening the sky, calling down the light from on high.
3 more.
Okay, so we just got 2 out of the 5. What's this hiding away over here? Oh no. Well, that ain't good. Butterfly Diary 3. The next ritual year is almost here since Suzuki and Mutsuki wouldn't be able to calm before. Now it's supposed to be our turn. But I'm going to leave the village together with my little sister. Itsuki is already agreed to help us escape. Once we do, we can live together forever, just like we always promised. Honestly, I don't care if we run away. As long as I'm with my big sister, I'll go wherever you go. Just please don't leave me behind, yeah? Okay? Say.
It's calling me.
Woman, don't you dare disappear on me again right now. No, you don't. Where the fuck are you going? Underground. Ah, that's why the map, which I guess that's actually kind of goofy on the developer's part. Why would you allow us to see the other aspects of the map before we've unlocked it? That's why I took note of that before. I was like, underground, what is it talking about? Okay, well, I guess we're going underground now. I did not consent to this. I don't want to test out the 61 film. This takes a while to reload, though. Well, this is different. What is over there? Is that her still walking? Yep, proceeding through the corridor. I like how you tell us to hurry as you're actively walking in the opposite direction from me. Okay, now what?
We promised, right? Together.
And then I could just hold her hand like nothing ever happened, even though she just did all this shit. New items have been added to the point exchange. What do we got? Radiant Charm. Yeah, we don't have shit to purchase right now, as far as funds go, but...
It's no use. I can't go any further.
And why is the icon, like, magenta? That's new. Rituals host note 5. Yea is not returned. Whether she has forsaken Say or simply perished out in the forest, I do not know. So long as Say is purified as a maiden before her, I may be able to hold back with only her assistance for a time. I shall perform the ritual with only the lesser maiden in accordance with what few records I have available to me. Yea, why did you run? Why have you not returned? Probably because this is some sick-ass shit. Okay, this is definitely made for the radiant filter, though. I guess I should have understood that with the magenta coloring. Shadow key. Small key found in the hidden Hall of Ropes. That's what this is.
I need to find one more key.
I don't know, man. When I hear Hall of Ropes, it just makes me think of mass suicide. I can't be the only one.
They're all dead. Mayu. We can't escape after all. Itsuki. I'm sorry.
Okay, so this door is stuck. Which means you gotta go back this way. I wonder if I go this way, the way that she actually walked through, if we'll find anything new that we typically wouldn't have access to. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely found something we typically would have access to. Death itself. Let's go. Now ain't that some fuck shit? I wonder if I triggered that by going that way. Like, and if I would have avoided that, if that wouldn't have happened at all. Son of a bitch is fast. Oh, we gotta find some place to hide, or we gotta lose this shit. One or the other. Right here. I'm just gonna give it a second. I presume it's gonna go back the way it came, from the lands that it hailed from, and then we can just go back upstairs. Which I know, well, as a matter of fact, because there's the other one by the bookshelf. We'll head back up there in a second. Alright, I'm about to venture out. No, wait, not yet. I hear something. There it is. Almost fucked up right there. Okay, now we're gonna head out. I'm gonna be very cautious about what we do. I did not stand up right there. The game did that on its own. I guess you can't crouch on stairs, huh? And how convenient now this is open again. Rituals Host Note 1. The Miyasama from this becoming more potent. There are no remaining records that I can find indicating that it's ever grown this strong in times past. The Miyasama, or excuse me, Miasma, that's what it is. Perhaps the mounting number of deaths from our poor harvests in recent years account for this, or perhaps the time of our reckoning, our repentance for the Tachibana's failure in the ritual draws near. Whatever the case, I must hurry. Offerings from other villages seeking the ritual have been bequeathed upon us as well. New mourners must therefore be fashioned. For this task I shall turn to the sinners. Should things persist, they will spill out in a matter of years. I have little choice but to put forth my own daughters for the crimson sacrifice and perform the ritual. By extension, Yan says purification must be accelerated. It's all for the sake of the village. Starting to come into focus a little bit now, at least from what I can tell. So it seems like I said before, this is all just the effects of a failed ritual, even though it was like 3 failsafes to said ritual. And now to contain everything from spilling out from hell or the underworld, whichever you prefer. Here we are. Glowing red crystal. Contains the thoughts of a priest. Disaster Tome. Okay, so that's another one. When no ritual is held, the cover of Skirbing opens, bringing about calamity. Inhuman beings spill forth from hell as is consumed by thee. The heavens themselves enshrouded in darkness. This darkness shall stretch out for generations, lurking in the earth as it summons thee. This calamity is to serve as a great repentance for failing to fulfill our calling as those born above thee. It is for the ritual that we are given life.
Maybe the door will open if I step on this.
Yeah, and then now it looks like we gotta go to the other side. I can see that. Yep.
Stay here.
We're going off by ourselves again.
Mia, come back soon.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of missing the old village environment. Specifically because I know that there's doors now that we'll have access to. Like, even back at the very first house that we were at, so looking forward to seeing what we can unlock through that. Oh, there is a doll right there that I didn't see before. Oh, well, that's convenient. Twin Tome. By the ritual of the Crimson Sacrifice, the maiden of twin bodies is made whole, her divine being silencing thee. The lesser maiden shall return in the realm of man, watching over the world, while the greater maiden shall pass through thee, quelling the earth.
One more.
Okay, and I heard a lot of activity just now. Not letting me take another photo. Hurry up. Oh, there's another guy right here. Yeah, I think we did a good job. That's 3 quick photos right there. All right, let's head back now. I was just about to say she better still be there, but go fucking figure. Okay, I can't get that shot from over here. We gotta go. Hang on, I'm coming. Reload the damn thing already. Shit. This is a far different type of enemy. Oh, he's got very quick attacks. Kind of feel bad, so I'm just gonna hold her hand even though I don't need it. It took me a little bit to get back to her. Okay, can we go back through this door now? Okay, so we knew that the key that we needed is back up this way. But where's the last tome? Which that just reminded me. Okay, I don't think it was here. I think it was up here, yeah. For the thing that the boy was looking at that I mentioned before. Right there. So what did that do for me? Rituals host note 2. Outsiders have come to visit our village and they could never arrived at a better time. My only option at this point is to turn that man into a Kasubi and then perform the shadow ritual, thus keeping it sealed. No matter what happens, I cannot let him escape. Sounds like the plot's a wrong turn. Martyr Tome. There it is, the last one. In years when there is no crimson sacrifice taking place in the depths of the below, a Kasubi is to be employed. A Kasubi is one who ill belongs in Minakami, mummified and offered up to the greater the agony Kasubi endures, the more the quaking of the is quelled.
This should be everything. Crimson sacrifice.
The Buddha holds a key engraved with symbol for light, which this is the key that we need. I don't remember. The crimson butterflies engraved sacrifice shall seal. In its absence, Kasubi to repent. You put the book of all of them. Nothing happened. Is there a proper order? Ah, shit. Read the text. The crimson butterfly engraved shall seal. In its absence, Kasubi to repent. Huh. Is there a bit of a clue to the order? I heard the sound of something unlocking behind the bookshelf. The key fell from Buddha's hand. Small key that was held by a statue on a bookshelf. Think we got what we need.
No. I can open the door.
Yeah, but something tells me it ain't gonna be that simple. Something's about to either pop out or chase us.
It's so powerful.
You know, if there's one thing that Buddha himself has taught me, well, it actually wasn't taught by Buddha, it was taught by Senses Fail. The first band I ever saw live, because they talked about their inspiration for it. And it's just quite simply, let that shit go. Let it all go. This game's trying to give you a heart attack. Let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna save before we proceed onward. Just a little bit of insurance.
This room needs my memories. Calms me down.
Mallet key. And then that is what's going to get us back outside. Osaka house map. A map of the house. There's a mark on the wall of the room where the Obscura was found. So that's the original house they were in. Altar room. Label altar room on the back. It appears to be inside, showing a richly decorated.
Mio, I'm starting to remember.
This woman's like possessed or something. Oh shit, I gotta take a picture of that.
I
Damn it, I missed it.
shouldn't have run away.
And I missed reading that note too.
I shouldn't have run away.
Prayer beads. How many of those do I have right now? Okay, so we're at 2. I'm gonna get one more and then we'll decide what to do next with it. Folklorist note 18. As ever, the caretaker of this prison offers no words for me. His mouth is shut tight. It's an It's an attitude that stands in the stark contrast to how I was treated when I first arrived at Minakami. Regardless, by all accounts, the facility appears to double as a library, filled to the brim with precious ancient texts, the likes of which I've ever seen. This should allow me to continue my research. Whether my work ever sees the light of day is another matter. The Abyss. It's impossible for me to say when precisely the first abyss appeared. However, it has existed in this land since ancient times, a hole in the earth connecting our ephemeral realm to hell. Should the cover obscuring it ever be lifted, they say a terrible disaster will occur. It is thought that the myths and legends surrounding the gate to hell in these parts stem from this location. So feared is it, in fact, that in many ancient texts and manuscripts, the name is written, referenced only as... So I'm starting to think that that symbol means redacted, because I was trying to, like, apply it contextually to how it was at the bookshelf, but it just doesn't make sense. The pain and suffering of those sacrificed are believed to power the seal that contains the abyss, holding back its wrath. Mourners. Mourners are people who stand guard over the abyss, as well as make the necessary preparations for the ritual to take place. Only they appear to approach the abyss proper. When the year of the ceremony arrives, the members of the families who serve as mourners stitch their eyes shut so that they do not gaze upon that which they protect. Then they must live out the rest of their days below ground. It makes you wonder just how terrible the place could really be, to forbid even the mere sight of it with such a heavy hand. Yeah, this folklorist is like more of a mad scientist in my opinion at this point, because it's like, dog, you're writing about this shit.
Come on, let's get out of here. Mayu! No, it won't open. What do we do? There should be a key somewhere. I'll go look for it. Hold on. Don't go. Stay here. It'll be okay. I'll be right back. I just promised. Don't leave me. Please, don't leave me. Don't let go of my hand. Hurry up! If you don't, I'll leave it behind. Wait, Mio! Come on, Mayu! Hurry! Wait! Don't go. Don't go. I'm sorry, but I have to. Don't leave me. Don't leave me behind. I'll be back soon. I promise. I'll be back soon. Wait for me, just for a bit.
Nine.